One thing that my life on this earth, living in times of such great change, has reinforced in my mind is the need to look to the future and prepare for it, to make sure that what we're doing today will be relevant tomorrow and the years and decades and centuries to come. Heathenism cannot be a throwback religion. The old stuff of the old days, the Viking Age, it's colorful history, but it doesn't work today. A lot of it won't. And we can't be living for that anyway. To be vital, to compete in the future, we need to be relevant today. Just as the weapons of the old days were the sword, the axe, and the longbow, we got to master the tools of this age. That's the computer, the sciences, the technology of the day. And furthermore, not just technology, but we have got to work on the subjective side, the side of feeling, emotion, intuition, spirit. We can't be a one-trick pony. We can't be all one without the other. So I feel like I am the first heathen futurist because I'm discussing these things of the future. We're looking into them, the questions of the future. And again, I do this because I've seen such great change, and some of it very traumatic, in my own life. I'm in past my mid-50s, let's put it like that. And so, since I've been conscious of the world around me, I've been conscious of things haven't stayed the same. We've seen great jumps in technology. When I was young, computers took up a whole room. There was something you heard about on TV. Universities had them. Big corporations had them. The Army had them. People didn't have them. Today, computers are so small that you can carry them with you. You can take them with you. They'll fit in a large pocketbook. They have things now with this Wi-Fi, these Kindle things and such, that will do as much as an old PC computer did 20 years ago, 25 years ago, maybe. Get my own time, because I've been using a computer now since 1990. And I've been through every version of the computer up to what I'm using today. So imagine, tremendous change just then, when we didn't even have really pocket calculators in, say, 40 years ago, 1972. We didn't have them. They were a new thing that were yet to come, and very expensive. And that's what happens with technology in time. It becomes less expensive and it becomes smaller. So today, when I think of the XT computer I had with, I think it was a half meg, maybe a quarter meg of RAM, and a 10 meg hard drive. And that was state of the art at the time. Compared to today, it's amazing. Even the storage disks, everything else, it's amazing. And that's just further reinforces to me that as heathens, we have to start looking and anticipating the questions of the future. There's no getting around it. We can't use Viking Age solutions to modern problems, 21st century common era problems that we're going to face in the future. I recently wrote an article about cyborgs and robots. We have it in the myth. Hrungnir, the giant, created an earthen monster called Mistcalf, an artificial man. And you find a lot of these in myth. It's a fascinating thing. Us growing up, we saw the old Gene Autry serial with the Thunder Riders, and the robot opening the cave door almost looked like a cowboy. The shape of the top of its head was shaped like a cowboy hat. We were fascinated. Forbidden Planet with the enigmatic Robbie the robot. Very colorful character. And variations of Robbie right up to Lost in Space, where you had that robot there, who was part of this old tradition, of these robots. Then it went to the humanoid type robot, the robot trying to become human. And it seems fantastic, but we already are using robotic intelligence in this day and age. Automatic pilot on an airplane, that's robotic intelligence. We have the robots that the Army and the bomb squads use to send into places that are too dangerous for a human. We have these drones So robotics are already here. But we have to ask the questions, what robotics mean in the future. And in the article I talked about the cyborg, part human, part robot, which we already see with these new prosthetics, which are just so tremendous. They are literally robotic appendages, and they're working in that direction. But what happens in 20, 30, 50 years from now? People who go for cosmetic surgery, for fake boobs, maybe they'll go for an additional robotic enhancement also. That makes us wonder, for instance, the moral question, replacing a human limb intentionally with a robotic limb, maybe to have greater strength or something. We have to be thinking about these things now. We can't wait until this stuff is right on top of us. I'm not saying we have to be so future-oriented we forget everything else. We must live in the present, but in the present we have to look at the issues confronting us and anticipate other issues that'll be coming. And these things will be coming. Science, technology, changes in culture and society are such that they will be coming, and we're going to have to deal with them. So maybe I am the first heathen futurist, or maybe I'm just the first one to say we've got to look to the times that are coming. We've got to prepare now and live in these times, because these times will set us up for the future times. The past is good, it gives us a starting point, but we're writing the lore for the newer ages, the people to come. We're writing that today. So I thank you for listening. Keep up with your studies, and thanks for listening. And if you're out there anywhere, but thanks to the mild winter, it looks like the allergies are really up there tonight. So good luck with them too. This is Uncle Thor signing out.